Let's go to Dave Kinchen, who is live in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, for an update where he is. Dave.
Hey, Thomas, we're actually getting a gust of wind just as you tossed over to us, a gust that's coming in right now. I want to show you the water. We're obviously going to be very careful here, but I wanted to show you. I'm in the water right now. It's rushing up to me. My feet are actually in it. One of the things that we've seen throughout the day, hour after hour, is the consistency of these waves coming in, crashing on the beach. Boom, just like that. Boom, another one. And it sounds a lot like lightning. And then you have the wind picking up. That blows a lot of the rain in the way, too. This sand has been soaked all day. We got another one coming in. I'm going to move a little bit forward here. And one of the things I want to show you is the damage that's already happened. This fence right here already taken down. This was earlier in the day. You can see all the wood here that was knocked out, wind and some of the water that rushed up earlier before that. And you know, it's gotten even as far up to this boardwalk here, which actually just was redone not too long ago. There's pebbles on the boardwalk here. There's sand and everything because the water won't stop. Keep coming, and coming. Now let's get to some video that we shot earlier. I want to show you Rehoboth Beach and what it looked like. This is new video, and you're actually going to see just a lot of, well, there's a little bit of flooding in one spot we saw, really minor. That's about the extent of flooding in the area. There's also rain just all over the road, and the biggest thing is just how much of a ghost town it looks like out there. The roads are wet, the lights are off, power outages in some cases. In other cases, people are just turning the lights off because businesses are closed and people are staying in and hunkering down. About 7,000 customers without power in this area. Officials are worried that number is going to skyrocket. The biggest, the good news that we can tell you is that there have been no incidents of injuries at this point that local officials or state officials have been reporting so far. The biggest thing, though, even up here as the wind dies down, it's certainly a bit windier towards the water where I was just a moment ago. Here's another wave coming in again. Just something that I've never seen before. Of course, this is my first hurricane, but people that live in this area say they haven't seen anything like this. Year after year, they've seen hurricanes out here. They've ridden out some of the storms. They've never seen the water do this. It's really an incredible sight, they say, so we're certainly passing that along to you. We'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Dave Kinchen live for us in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. You're making me a little bit nervous that close to the water, so come on in a few feet.
We're trying to be very careful, and showing the folks what's going on at the same time.
Yeah, do be safe.
These pictures are really quite something else. First of all, you've got this fence that was already pushed over by the wind and the water. Again, we want to be very careful, though, but we're going to show you just everything that's been going on right now. Effectively, it feels like the ocean doesn't really end down by the beach where it used to be. It seems like it ends, well, right about here. That's when the water comes up. We got a wave coming in right now. You can see it, and it must look incredible on TV because it looks incredible here in person to see something like this, to see Mother Nature at work. And, you know, all day I've been hearing from people throughout this area, especially online, that have been saying they've been to Rehoboth Beach for years. They've never seen waves like this. Here's another one coming in. I'm at a safe distance back, but I just want to give you a look at it. By the way, another thing as this wave comes through, the wind is picking up too, especially down closer to the water. Now, we have the luxury when we're up by the building there, by the hotel, of being a little bit shielded from the wind, but that's not the case right here. You can see the latest wash up. I'm standing in it right now with another one coming up this way. Over here, this is another stronger wave that's coming towards the beach right now. And as you look off, it looks really ominous. You look in towards the distance, and it's just totally black. You might see some rain flying around too, but it really is something to see out this way as the sand continues to wash up here. One of the interesting things about this too, because it's so wet, because the water keeps coming up, is that the sand is just permanently matted down, well, until you grab it, and you can, it's almost like, you know, packing. It's so thick. But this spot that I just dug is probably going to be washed away, and actually once this next band comes through here, the waves are getting very, very high from what we've seen earlier. I'm guessing 15 to maybe 18 feet. I mean, that's just by eyeballing it, but you know, it's just one of these things you have to kind of gauge as you look at with your eye. But you know, I came back you know, between this live shot and the last one, and I said there's a difference between the height of these waves, not just the height, but the frequency and the intensity of it as well. It gets louder. I mentioned earlier it sounds like thunder. And I'm going to hold the mic out. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the combination of the water and also the wind that's just coming in. Almost like a rolling thunder, if anything, like whoosh, kind of like that. Again, more frequently, you're probably seeing more of these waves coming in now than you did in the last time we carried it live, and even in some of the quick shots that we've been showing you throughout the newscast here. The sand dunes have been breached in many cases. Here's another part of the fence over this way. I'm going to step on this side of the pole so you can still see me. This side, you can also see some of the damage right here. Look at these stakes. You've got stakes that are up, but you don't have any of the fencing in between here. So clearly the water, as it rushes up this way, this is the end result. And you can even tell it's been this high because, again, how smooth it gets and how wet it gets up this way. I love this stuff from the standpoint of watching Mother Nature, but certainly it is something to realize what it can do and the damage and this kind of stuff. And this is just, this is really just minimal. We'll give you one more look out here. I want to kind of cover some of the wet spots that just got some water on here. Another wave coming through. And again, it's just, it's so smooth out here. It's really incredible what I'm walking on. It feels smooth just because of the water. It's actually getting, I think I got a couple of inches of water that just splashed into here. So I'm going to move back just a little bit in the interest of safety, obviously. The wind picking up. It's the one thing I hate about wearing glasses. I'm off because of all of the water that splashes on you. So I should have brought my contacts. Anyway, that's what we're looking at. I want to give you another look at this. We'll give you a few more looks throughout the show, but that's, we'll right back to you.